She
what
did
you should
show it.
do.
Like literally, I think it was what, April 26th, he invited her to Florida.
Yeah.
And then it was what, like 4 days later, he was announcing that he was going to visit W. They loved each other and they were moving together or something. Like that's my whole point. You know, everyone always puts the blame on a female when the blame shouldn't be on that female. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's just how I see it.
I don't see
Y'all can
why.
have
I
your-
mean, to each their own, but I don't see why everyone was mad. Well, not everyone. Almost everyone was mad at her. Like, if a guy is sliding in your DMs, especially if the female doesn't know, how the hell you gonna be mad at her? Be mad at him, right?
That's what I don't get. And then now that there's bigger creators involved, you got other people trying to ride. Like I noticed there was this one girl I used to watch, and now she's trying to post shit about Nicole and everything else. And I'm like, get the fuck out of here. Like, first of all, I don't understand how anybody's standing behind this guy who is sitting there on the internet threatening different women every other day. Like that, nobody finds that fucking weird because I do.
Okay, the mask is weird. Come on.
Yeah, that too. You know, like my husband wouldn't even get on this fucking internet talking shit about no female, whether he liked her or not. In fact, he's
And,
not
like-
having class at work.
Like about back to the calls, right? That she posted. She's sitting there talking. She Googled a phone number and went real live, interrogating about minors. First of all, some might be of age, but still children that have nothing to do with this situation. And you're sitting there telling the person that you're not going to put any of the business out there, and you posted the call.
That is that part
fucking
right
weird.
there. That right
It's
there.
weird. You don't go digging into somebody's children. I don't care if they're over 18 or not. And
Yep.
she still wanted to know about a daughter's name that didn't exist. You know, well, who is such and such? Like, bitch, mind your business. Let me tell you something. That girl ever start to dip around in my kid's fucking business, and y'all gonna hear about me in Georgia.
My thing is, everybody screams, leave the kids out of it. Kids are off limit until it's somebody that they like or
Or
one of
don't
their
like.
one of their fake ass friends involved, and then it's like, okay, you get a pass.
Yeah. Yep.
No, it doesn't work like that. What's right is right, what's wrong is wrong.
The double
Leave
standard
kids
is-
out of it. Yeah, it's the double standards for real. That shit ain't cool.
It's
Megan.
sick.
Should have hung up on her ass. First of all, he should have
should've.
hung up on her.
He should have. Like I said, call my ex. He'll sit there and talk shit. Sure will. That's why he's my ex.
That's the one thing I'm glad about. My ex wouldn't do that. Before my husband, the guy I was with, he wouldn't do that. He'd just be like, "Do you know Shay?"
But how
Yeah,
does she
see,
know that?
did.
it depends on
He
which
wouldn't be
ex,
calling
ex
me.
you talk to, right? I have an ex that I talk to every day still. It depends who you talk to, but also like I said before. Now, if Boss Lady went and called her baby daddy and posted the call, it'd be a whole problem.
Yeah,
Oh
but
yeah, for sure.
okay,
Like
uncommon
what Boss
opinion.
Lady's doing is making little videos in response to the bullshit, and W's going way too far with it.
yeah,
I
but I have a
agree.
question, and maybe
Yeah.
this is just me watching too much Law and Order and crap. How do we even know it was him?
Well,
I
I think it was
I mean,
him.
I haven't heard the calls. Please, I don't. I
We
haven't.
don't know.
Do we even know it was him?
The only person that can answer that is for real is BL. She would know if it was him or not.
She does satire. What would it take to put something on the other end
I'm
of a
sorry,
phone?
that's not
That's not
satire.
satire, but if you know.
But what
to
I'm
each
saying
their
is,
own.
you act, you do an acting type of thing. What's to say that wasn't even him? That he, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
No, I
Apparently
get
they're
what you're
Facebook
saying.
friends.
maybe it's
You
not.
never know, because some people stalk people on here, like seriously stalk people, and you know it could be. I mean, I don't know. BL would know though.
Well, apparently they're Facebook friends now or something from what I gathered on the call. And
I bet he probably wants a happy ending.
yeah, well,
Oh God.
all he's getting is a dry rub.
Sucks to be him.
So,
Yeah, but that call definitely hurt if she has any type of case. If. And there was a lot in that call. It was gross, though. I agree with you, Shay. Her interrogating for information on children was gross because it has nothing to do with it.
Yeah,
then
kids
once
should
you
be
get
off
there,
limits.
and she's talking to this man and says, like, you know, I don't know why she lies. She lied about being in prison. And he goes, oh, she did go to prison. And
Did you
she
see
goes,
Nicole's comment?
no.
That's why I said the only person that would know if it's him is BL. She would know if it's him or not. I don't know.
I mean, it was kind of weird that he didn't know. It was kind of weird that he didn't know some of the kids' names in the phone call.
That was weird to me. He didn't know two of the kids' names. And then she's saying, like, oh, boss lady lied about being in prison. And he was like, well, she did go to prison. And then she was like, oh, well, she said she only went once or something like that. It was just weird. Someone commented, I did see, and she was like, well, that's like not even what the point is. No, what the point was in the whole entire freaking call was you interrogating for information on the children. And when you did that live back in April, because I had a live about it and a bunch of people came, and I said it was disgusting that you felt like you hit the lottery over this information you got about minors.
Yeah.
Like, it totally validated what I was saying back then, a month ago, almost a month
shit was
ago.
sick. That shit was real
It
sick.
was. It is gross. And like I said, it's not right. It is real life. Baby
Not
shark.
a baby shark. Yo.
I'm supposed to be waking up.
Now it's stuck in my head.
No, that's the worst alarm to have.
That is the
ever.
only one I can
That's
get
the
up
only
to.
way you can wake up. Oh my,
my gosh.
No, I'm
Girl.
that person. I might have to do that because I'm that person that sleeps through alarms.
Do
I
the
get used
remix
to
one
it.
though. I
Yo,
gotta.
there's other alarms that will get you. Yo, that song. That oh my gosh, I can't. That song right there.
Oh God,
now
that would
it's
give me
stuck.
nightmares.
I know.
That shit gets me. That's the only thing that wakes me up is if it has to do with the kids. And so I did the remix one. That shit has me. I'm not even gonna lie.
I bet.
I bet.
I don't. Hold on.